Now this is my example 1. For a comma b belonging to Mn of k, show that Ra is equal to Rb. Okay, it is converse, okay, this part. So it implies this and this will imply this again. So this is A is equal to B. Now I have to prove this. So this is my solution. If A is equal to B, now using this I have to prove this, and then I'm proving this, and then using this I will be proving this. Now if A is equal to B, then what will happen? XA is equal to XB for all x belonging to Kn. Now this implies A, I am writing it as Ra, and x I will write as it is equal to B, I will write it as Rb of x for all x belonging to Kn. And this implies what? I can write this as Ra is equal to Rb. So this is what I wrote, Ra is equal to Rb. Now I have to prove the converse part. If Ra is equal to Rb, then Ra of x is equal to Rb of x for all x belonging to K. Okay, now next continuation. This implies what? Xa is equal to Xb for all x belonging to Kn. In particular, I have taken Ei into A is equal to Ei into B. Now this implies what? AI1 comma AI2 comma up to AIN. Now this is equal to what? BI1 comma BI2 comma up to BIN, which implies Aij is equal to Bij for all I comma j is equal to 1 comma 2 up to n number of terms. Okay, now this will imply A is equal to B. So we are done with the other part also. Okay, with the converse part also. So my next example is show that for A belonging to Mn of k, Ra is an identity map if and only if A is equal to I. Now this is my solution. First I have to note that Ri of x is equal to xi. So this I am writing it as xi is equal to, this is nothing but x. Now this implies what? Ri is an identity map. Okay. Now we have to prove the converse part. So conversely, let Ra be an identity map. Then Ra of x is equal to x, which is equal to, I will write this as xi, which is equal to, now again this I am going to write it as Ri of x. Now this implies what? Ra is equal to Ri. Now this implies again A is equal to I, like by previous example which I have solved. Okay, so this is by the previous example. So next is the general linear groups. Definition of the general linear groups. The general linear group over K is GLN of K is equal to the set A belonging to Mn of K. There exists B belonging to Mn of K where AB is equal to I is equal to BA. I have given you all one remark over here. We denote B in the above definition by A inverse. So I will be proving one proposition, and this definition is very important in the next proposition. So my next, this is my proposition. First is GLN of K is equal to this set A belonging to Mn of K. Ra from Kn tending to Kn is a linear isomorphism. So this part I have considered to be psi, and this part I have considered to be my phi. Okay, let us start with the proof. Let A belongs to Mn of K. I have taken this part. Let A belongs to Mn of K, where my A is invertible metric. Okay, and now this is equal to what? A belongs to Mn of k, write it as it is. Okay, where A here, A is given, you have to write this in this form, Ra. And this is my invertible linear map. To show, now I have to show that my psi is a subset of phi. This psi, this is a subset of this. Okay, so let A belongs to psi. Okay, now I will continue on next page. This is my continuation part. A is invertible, implies there exists B belonging to Mn of k such that AB is equal to I is equal to BA. Therefore, RAB is equal to RI is equal to RBI. So, BA, sorry, this is, now this AB I am writing it as RAB is equal to, this I am writing it as RI. This is equal to what? This BA I will be writing it as RB into A. Okay. Now this I will be separating. RB into RA is equal to, this I will write as ID, which is nothing but identity map, which is equal to this, again I am separating this part, RA into RB. Therefore I say that RB is inverse of RA. Therefore I proved that my psi is a subset of phi. Okay, next. Now this is my converse part. Conversely, to show that phi is a subset of psi, I'll say let A belonging to phi implies RA is invertible. Therefore I say my RA inverse exists. Therefore RA, in the bracket RA inverse, you have to write A into x plus b into y, which is equal to A into x plus b into y, which is nothing but RA, A into RA inverse of x plus b into RA inverse of y. Okay, I will continue on next part. Next page. So my next page is what? Now this is equal to A RA of R inverse of x plus B RA of RA inverse of y, and this is nothing but is equal to A into x plus B into y. Therefore RA of RA inverse of ax plus by is equal to, I will be writing RA, this RA I have taken common from this. Okay, so A RA inverse of x plus B RA inverse of y. Now RA is 1 1. Therefore RA inverse of ax plus by is equal to A RA inverse of x plus B RA inverse of y. So I have written this part over here. And this I have taken from this part only. Okay. Therefore RA inverse is linear. Next. Now there exists B belonging to Mn of k such that RA inverse is equal to RB. RA into RB is equal to Ri is equal to RB into RA. Now I am going to write this part as RB into A is equal to Ri. This is equal to RA into B. So again I am going to write this as what? This is as what? BA is equal to I, which is equal to nothing but AB. So this implies phi is a subset of psi. So I am done with my other part also, converse part also. Next. So this is my next proposition. Here I have to show that for A is equal to Ij, this metric belongs to M2 of H. So this is 2 into 2 metric is such that determinant of A is not equal to 0. Okay, I have to show that my determinant of A is not equal to 0. but RA is not invertible map. So I will be showing that determinant of A is not equal to 0 and RA is not an invertible map. Okay, RA into H2 tending to H2. Now solution, determinant of A is equal to determinant of what is A. You will have to write down A. Now this is I into J minus J into I. Now I into J is what? K. This minus you have to put, and J into I is what? Minus K is equal to, minus and minus becomes plus, so 2K, which is not equal to 0. So I have proved that my determinant of A is not equal to 0. Now I will be proving RA is not invertible map. Okay, next. Now what is my claim? To prove that RA is not invertible map, so I have to take RA 1 comma minus 1. So this is equal to what? 1 comma minus 1 into this matrix. Okay, now I have to do this into this and I will get 0 comma 0. How I am getting this? This is 1 multiplied by I into I, and this is what? Minus 1 into I will be minus I. So I minus I will get 0. Okay, here I got 0 comma, then 1 into J is what? J, and again minus J, which is nothing but 0. Similarly you have to do for this part. RA of 2 comma minus 2 I have taken, which is equal to 2 comma minus 2 into this matrix. So 2I minus 2I will be 0 and 2J minus 2J will be 0. So I got 0 comma 0. Hence RA is not 1 1, implies RA is not invertible. Next, basically I have proved that my RA is not invertible map. Okay, now I will be going further. Next, my next proposition, I have to describe all elements A belonging to GL and GL2R with property that AB is equal to BA for all B belonging to GL2 of R. Now what is my solution? I have to take this AB is equal to BA for all B belonging to GL2 of R. I have written this statement. In particular, if A is equal to, I have taken my A to be A, B, C, D, this matrix, and B to be 1, 0, 0, minus 1. This is other matrix, B matrix. Okay. Now I have to show that AB is equal to BA. Okay. Now this is my, okay, on the next part, page I will explain you all. I have written this part on my next page also. Now I have taken my A to B is equal to B into A. Okay, so I have taken my matrix A into matrix B is equal to matrix B into matrix A. Okay, so this implies what? A into A. Okay, A ones are A, and then this will be 0. Okay, so I will get A. Next is my what? This A into 0 and B into this, so I will get minus B over here. Next is C into this and D into this, so I will get positive C. And next is my C, this 0 it will be, and D into, so I will get minus D. So this is equal to what? Again I have to do the same thing. This is, I will get A ones are A only it will be, and this, if you do it other way around, you will get nothing but 0. And then again if you do with this, you will get B into this will be 0, so you will get B only. And then what I will do is, this into this will be 0, so this into this will be minus C I will get. Then this into this I will get what? 0, and then this into this if I do, then I will get minus D. So this implies what? My B. Now my B is equal to minus B. Now this B is equal to here minus B, and my C is equal to, this C is equal to what? Minus C. So basically my value of B is equal to 0 and value of C is equal to 0. Okay, and AD minus BC minus BC is not equal to 0, which implies that B is equal to 0, which is equal to C, and my AD is not equal to 0. Implies what? A is equal to, I will write it as this, A, then what is my value of B is 0. Okay, in this matrix we will substitute. Okay, A will write as it is, B value is 0, which I have written over here, and the value of C is also 0, and finally D I have to write as it is. That's it. Next chapter will be on metric groups, that is my chapter 2. I am done with my chapter 1, so I will be dealing with chapter 2, next chapter. Okay, I am going to upload chapter 2 also. Okay, so I'll just subscribe and keep the channel so that you will get more updates on it.